Scheduling for modern electricians. It's basically a 24/7 booking or smart scheduling service, which, for example, enabled electrician Meyer to have his staff work flexibly from home, asynchronously, via an AI-powered chat that coordinates appointments, and you just need to overlook it. Yes, so I'm convinced I want to register. What does it mean to say that I want to register? It means that I should paste, for example, my public Calendly link. It's tested mostly on Calendly, but it's an AI controlling the website. So in theory, it's a generic system, but the idea is that you paste in a public booking link. It requests info about you and your company. In voice flow, those are then variables. Those variables can be used to show it again in the text, or even to send it to post requests. Because what I did is I deployed a service on render.com. It's a Python service which uses the browser use plugin, which was something I wanted to use in this hackathon to get familiar with it. As you can see, it's doing stuff. It's navigating on the website. So this means this called our API and is now doing a first appointment. In this appointment, we have a secret. This secret is something we are supposed to copy into the chat to verify that this is our own calendar. So one consideration in this project was security, that you shouldn't spam someone else's calendar, basically. So you can only use it on calendars that are in the database, and the way to get verified in the database is by proving the appointment via the secret. It is not super fast. It's also not super stable, to be honest, but also voice flow itself sometimes is flaky. You should now have received the calendar booking. Sounds good. Back, search for Calendly, reload. Here we have something. Let's match 2:07, shortly before the deadline. Let's hope the video will work. Here is our secret, and 2 minutes ago. This secret should be pasted in here because it tells me so. What is the secret? What is happening in the background? It will go to the database. In here we have one valid and one existing entry which are called invalid because the calendar URL must be unique. I just received a new entry which is also approved meanwhile. So it did the refresh, 2 things in one. That's 2 steps, which means this should have worked. Thank you for your registration. It is now available for booking. What does it mean? So what I like to do is copy this and make a new private window just to be safe. What do I want to do? Coordinate an appointment via public booking link, which is again our Calendly URL. This is of course for testing purposes. The idea is that you match an electrician near you via geo coordinates. When would it be good? 30th of January, so today would be good. It will then ask me if I want to get availabilities or book an appointment. It makes sense, I guess, from a process flow perspective to do both. That's why I've built it like this. You can say get availability and then book a meeting based on the availability. So it will now again use the website and just read on the day what values are available. I guess we can see it here. Yeah, it did stuff. 30s, yeah, it did stuff. It converts it also to UTC. This is not fully thought through, but in general I noticed that at least GPT-4o is capable of doing magic with dates. Good, I want to book a meeting now. It requests more info. I usually use demo data. First name, last name, email. Those are required fields at Calendly. You can add more fields. I'm not sure what happens then. Maybe it invents data, or maybe it will fail. Didn't test it enough. Awesome. What is the reason? I don't have electricity in my flat. In many rooms, the electric switch is still up. This is a problem I actually had and really needed an electrician, and he really didn't have someone picking up the phone. Can you tell me where? What I also did here, it's not fully implemented, but I took a look at the important concepts of geolocation, which is decoding latitude and longitude, or doing the opposite and pasting an address and getting as a response latitude, longitude. I think that in the database, yes. I didn't saw this working so far, but it does store the address of my company from what I pasted here, which is an actual address. It does store it as latitude, longitude in here. It doesn't pick the electrician via those values, but it stores it correctly already. Good. Back to here. Appointment booked true. For January 30th. So I could get a quick appointment, although it is in the middle of the night.